as a Toastmaster, a public speaker, someone who just basically loves to run my mouth and, of course, tell stories, I've come to find a place that I can practice my storytelling skills at. A place that strictly focuses on telling stories. You go there, you tell a story, and that's it, in front of a crowd of anywhere from like 100 to 500 people. I think when I went, it was like 300 people there. But, so the place is called The Moth, and you can go there to tell your stories. The only thing is you have to keep your stories in theme for the month. Like when I went, the theme was dirt. So I had to tell a story about dirt. And when I did that, this is what happened. Check it out. Ding.
New app coming to the stage. New app. I'm making his way.
Have you ever been hungry and you call yourself making something to eat, no matter what it was? Let's say it was your favorite homemade burger, right? There you go. The seasoning is looking good. The lettuce and tomatoes is on top. It's smelling good, looking good, and man, you can't wait to eat it, right? Right? Then all of a sudden, you turn around, you trip, and it falls on the floor. This is almost exactly what happened to me the other day. There I was in my 2-bedroom bachelor pad condo. Okay, maybe it was an apartment. That's not the point. But the point is, I had company over that day, and it was our first date. She was short and sexy, nice brown hair down to her shoulders, and some nice juicy lips. She had came over for wine and dinner, wine and dinner, and she said that if I impress her with the meal, then I could get dessert. And when I say dessert, I do mean dessert, okay? Now, I don't know about you, but those were the most encouraging words I have heard before preparing a meal in a long time. Whew, so I put my all into it. So there I was in the kitchen, making my infamous kale wraps, all right? Yeah, kale wraps. So I'm mixing it up, put the lettuce and tomatoes in it, I'm mixing it, and then I roll it up, rolling it. Pardon me, wrong roll-up procedures. I meant I'm rolling it up. Then I cut it in half. I put her half of the kale wrap over here, put my half on my plate. Then, all of a sudden, like I said earlier, my half of the kale wrap fell on the floor. So I'm thinking to myself, man, I sure am hungry. I wonder if she'll notice if I gave her the kale wrap that fell on the floor. I mean, kale is crunchy, right? And God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt. But then I had an idea. I thought about it. 5-second rule. I looked down. I looked up. I bent down, picked it up, and 5 seconds had just passed. So I grabbed her half of the kale wrap, and I went out to the dining room where she was at, and I started to explain to her. So I said, baby, since your half of the kale wrap fell on the floor, I figured I'll just go ahead and give you mine. So she said, oh, that is so nice of you. I tell you what, why don't you just share it with me then? So I said, okay, cool. We sat down, we ate the kale wrap, and when we were done, she absolutely loved it. So you know what came next, right? She said to me, before I give you your dessert, talk dirty to me. So I'm like, talk dirty to you, talk dirty? No problem. Okay, so I put my arm around her, right? And I pull her a little closer to me. Then I put my lips right on her earlobes and I start whispering to her. I'm like, you know, I'm talking dirty to her, right? So I'm talking dirty, and then the next thing I know, it's morning. Did I get dessert? Hell yeah! Did she spend the night? Hell yeah! Now, do we have a baby together? Hell yeah. It makes me think to myself, if only I would have given her the half of the wrap that fell on the floor. Maybe, just maybe, I wouldn't be on child support today. Thank you. I hope y'all like that video, because to me it was kind of comical. And the thing about it is, when you go to the morph, you put your name in a hat, and they choose who they're gonna allow to go up there. It's not like everybody gets to go, because they only choose 10 people to go. When I went, they chose me as number 8. I was like, oh my gosh, thank goodness. So I got up there to tell my story. And another thing about it is, after you tell your story, they vote on. They have 3 votings on your story, on your story. So you tell your story, and you get judged by 3 groups of people. And at the end of it, there's a winner. Guess who the winner was for the story of Dirt? Yes, you already know, your boy. I won that. Dirt. Hope y'all enjoyed it. But again, to let y'all know, even though the morph might be closed right now, you can still work on your storytelling. Whoever you stuck in the house with, one of y'all get together and tell stories. Have a theme for the story. It can be dirt. It can be, the virus. It can be love. It can be, what do you do when you can't hug the people that you love, Make it fun. Tell stories so you can practice your storytelling, so that way when all of this is done, your storytelling can help to enhance your public speaking and or just your talking to people in general. Because I know a lot of people who, when they talk to you, they try to tell you a story, and the story is extremely dry. So don't tell dry stories. Keep the people that you're talking to active and engaged and wanting to hear what you have to say. Practice your storytelling. This is Luwap Abraham saying peace, and stay safe, man. Stay safe. Chill.